Oreos. Man, I love this.
They say that you should appreciate what you have and stop wishing for what you don't. Well, while that might be true for most things, when it comes to Oreos, we have to disagree. And so, with that in mind, here are the 15 weirdest Oreo flavors America wished they had. Green tea.
What is he wearing?
It's a hat with the Oreo logo on it.
Why?
Green tea is good for you, so we can only assume that these green tea Oreos from China are also good for your body as well as your taste buds. These Oreos come with green tea icing between 2 chocolate cookies with a little additional icing on the top. It's green tea without any steeping required. But that's not all. No, we left the best part for last.
But wait! There's more!
These aren't just green tea Oreos, they're green tea ice cream Oreos. How does the ice cream part play into it, you ask? Well, there's no freezer required as it isn't real ice cream, but the cream filling does have some kind of special ingredient that activates a cooling sensation on your taste buds when you eat it. If you weren't wishing for this flavor before, we're pretty sure you are now. Blueberry ice cream.
So many snacks, so little time.
Indonesia is on the short list of places where Oreo has ventured with their cooling sensation cookies. And lucky for Indonesians, they've selected a blueberry-flavored ice cream flavor to sandwich in between those reliably awesome chocolate wafers.
Aren't cookies the best?
Yeah.
We love ice cream and blueberries in America also, so we're not sure why Nabisco hasn't offered up this tempting treat over here. They could hit up Willy Wonka and ask for tips on the blueberry aspect, since we all know Mr. Wonka knows a thing or two about dealing with boisterous berries. We can totally see it now. Blueberry ice cream flavored Oreos coming to a snack time near you. Well, hopefully. Lemon ice.
Now, if you'll excuse me, all this talk has made me hungry.
Lemon meringue, lemonade, Liz Lemon. There are a lot of lemons out there that are both tasty and, in the case of Liz Lemon, very funny. And some of you may even remember that Oreo put out a limited edition lemon twist cookie in America. But what exactly is lemon ice flavor, you ask? Well, that's a good question. What we do know is that Japan Oreo's take on lemon is different from the lemon-flavored limited edition cookies we have in this country. And even if the lemon cream isn't that different, there is still one big reason to wish for the Japanese ones to make it over this way one day: chocolate.
We were talking about chocolate?
You see, the Japanese version uses chocolate cookies, whereas the edition we have here used a golden or vanilla cookie to sandwich in the cream. And we all know that the cookie flavor has a big effect on the overall taste of the Oreo. If you know, you know. Coconut Delight.
She put the lime in the coconut, she drank it all up.
Harry Nielsen told us to put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. But Oreo has gone ahead and put the coconut in the sandwich cookie, and at least in Indonesia, they are eating it all up. Yet again, Indonesia gets a cool cream flavor that we wish we had in America. And yes, we know that there is a coconut Oreo in America, but we also know that it only comes in a thin Oreo format, which means thinner cookies and less cream. And why the heck would we want that when we could have thicker cookies and more cream? And as much as Oreo likes to promote dipping your cookie in a glass of milk, we're thinking that dipping a Coconut Delight in a glass with a little umbrella in it would be a sweet take on a pina colada. Oreo Alfajor.
What? Were you saying something? Look, I don't speak Spanish.
There's honestly nothing about this one that we don't love the sound of. Those familiar with the classic Argentinian dessert, alfajor, will have an idea of the inspiration behind these Oreos. But for those that don't know, an alfajor is a pastry made with 2 melt-in-your-mouth cookies surrounding a scrumptious dollop of creamy dulce de leche caramel. Okay, so that sounds amazing. But as for the Oreos, listen to this. Take not 2, but 3 cookies with 2 levels of cream filling.
Delicious, but it is filling.
And then picture this entire triple-decker dessert covered with chocolate. Think of it as 2 Oreos stacked on top of each other and enrobed in chocolate. And yes, that means people in Argentina get classic alfajores as well as Oreo alfajores. White peach and oolong tea.
Gave me cookie, got you cookie. You gave me cookie, I got you cookie, man.
When Oreos first landed in China back in 1996, people weren't as crazy about them as we are over here in North America. So the company had to switch things up a bit and introduced a few flavors that were more in tune with the area and the Chinese palate.
Okay, I ordered Oreos.
One of those flavors was their white peach and oolong tea Oreos. And while the cookie part remained classic chocolate, the pale orange-colored cream tastes like peach with the subtle flavor of oolong tea. And we've also heard that they smell like peach gummies, which has us salivating just thinking about it. We've seen these in some specialty online candy shops, but be aware that they are often sold out, so this tempting Oreo might have to remain a mystery to your taste buds for a while. Duo Dulce de Leche and Banana.
Oh my gosh. Can I have this? This is mine now. You can't have it back.
Argentina boasts an impressive number of different Oreo cookie flavors, and this duo flavor of dulce de leche and banana is one of them. Dulce de leche comes from Latin America and is made by slowly heating sugar and milk over the course of many hours.
Dulce de leche.
If you've never tried it, you should. And to give you an idea of what it is, it could be most compared to caramel sauce here in North America. Between the classic chocolate cookies, this Oreo had a half and half cream filling. One half is banana and the other half is dulce de leche. It's a flavor combo that totally makes sense, and adding in the chocolate from the cookie makes even more sense to us. It sounds so good, it might even be worth a trip to Argentina. Blueberry and raspberry Oreos.
I've always preferred the cream part of an Oreo. That's crazy. The cookie's the best part.
Everyone is always telling us that we should probably be eating fruit for dessert instead of cookies. Well, we think we found the perfect compromise that will make everyone happy: blueberry and raspberry Oreos. Not only do these fruit cream cookies sound like a treat for our taste buds, we can see that they are a treat for our eyes. Just look at the duo colors. The half pink, half purple filled cookie looks bright and inviting, and we can only imagine that the fruit-flavored cream combo meshes beautifully with the crispy chocolate cookies it is sandwiched between. And depending on where you bite into this one, and all of the duo Oreos for that matter, you can either get just one cream flavor or both in the same bite. One cookie, multiple tastes. Can it get any better? We think not. Wasabi.
I've been working so hard, keeping everything together, baby, and I can't even get the damn cookies that I want.
How many of us have been chowing down on our favorite sushi, grabbed a bit of that wasabi, and thought, wow, this would make a great Oreo flavor? Yes, as our mouths are burning and our sinuses are opening up, the thought of that flavor in a cookie probably hasn't crossed your mind. But it crossed the minds of the people at Oreo, so they introduced a wasabi cookie in China. Although, even if you were to go to China right now, you probably couldn't find any, since, like the hot chicken wing Oreos, these two were only introduced for a limited time back in 2018.
For a limited time!
It would appear that 2018 was a spicy year for China and Oreos, and we have to ask, if you could get your hands on these wasabi Oreos, how many of you would try some of that green cream filling on your sushi instead of actual wasabi? It's okay, you can admit it. You're among food friends here. Strawberry soft cookies.
No.
Sorry.
Oh, no, go.
No,
go.
really, I don't want it.
Split it?
The Oreo soft cookies were introduced in Japan some years ago and have come with a variety of cream flavors, including the limited edition strawberry. These Oreos feature a pink cream with a bright red dot in the center that we can only assume is a burst of strawberry. But obviously the most interesting part of these are the soft cookies. Rather than the traditional crunchy chocolate cookies, this sandwich puts the cream filling between two slightly puffier, soft chocolate cookies. They basically look like little moon pies. As the Big Bang Theory fans know, Sheldon's Meemaw calls him Moon Pie because he's so nummy and she could just eat him up.
Oh, look, she calls you Moon Pie. That is so cute.
Put down the letters!
Well, we feel the same way about these strawberry soft cookie Oreos. And while they were only introduced to the Japanese market, we've heard of them being found in certain specialty shops on American shores. Lady Gaga Crumb Chromatica Oreos.
Lady Gaga has now ventured into the world of baked goods.
Yes, we know. There were limited edition Lady Gaga Oreos released here in North America. As many of us remember, they were pink cookies with a green cream filling, and the taste profile was similar to the golden Oreos. Well, hold on to your poker face, little monsters, because those Gaga cookies weren't the same Gaga cookies that the rest of the world got. In the UK, Spain, Italy, and other countries, the pop star's Oreos were actually just regular vanilla Oreos.
New lady named what?
Lady Gaga.
However, those locals did get the Chromatica-themed packaging, which connected to Gaga's new album at the time and was the reason for the whole cookie promotion in the first place. We don't know why they were different in different regions. Maybe they were just born that way? Orange ice cream.
And tell Jimmy I want 10 chocolate chip cookies.
This one might be a little controversial in that orange ice cream is a rather hit-or-miss proposition. Depending on who you talk to, orange ice cream is either an absolute delight or one of the most disgusting things they've ever tried. And we assume that these orange ice cream Oreos would have the same mixed reaction, with some wishing they were available at the local corner store and others thankful they don't live in Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, or Thailand.
What? No way!
Because it would mean maybe running into these cookies while shopping. But don't forget about the cooling sensation that comes with all of the ice cream-flavored Oreos. We assume that everyone can agree how awesome that part sounds, right? Crispy tiramisu.
I don't ever need to cook tiramisu. When am I gonna need to cook tiramisu? Am I gonna be a chef?
Oreo has put out 2 different tiramisu versions over the last years, and contrary to what you might have thought, neither has been released in Italy, the home of actual tiramisu. The most recent version is one that we got here in North America, and it featured classic chocolate cookies with a double layer of a light brown cream filling on top of a white cream. However, a couple of years prior to that, the Japanese market was treated to crispy tiramisu Oreos. How were these different from the other ones, you ask? Well, from what we can tell, the cookies are thinner and crispier, ergo the name. Also, the cream filling isn't a double layer, but rather one thin layer.
It's got all of these layers.
And while the cream to cookie ratio isn't as high in the Japanese version, we definitely wish we could try them, as a classic blind taste test would most definitely be in order. Sugar-free.
We were wondering if we can borrow some brown sugar?
Do you love Oreos but feel guilty about downing all that sugar? Well, if it's the sugar that's keeping you from devouring these amazing cookies as much as you would otherwise, then you are in luck. Oh, but you also have to be in China. Available to order through the Miss Fresh food delivery app, there are 2 kinds of sugar-free Oreos.
Pretty please, with sugar on top.
Oreo Zero cookies are just like the classic Oreo cookie, with a white cream filling and chocolatey cookies, while Oreo Zero Thin cookies are rose-flavored with pink cream in between thinner and crispier chocolate cookies. We haven't tried them, but if you have, let us know how they are in the comments. Hot chicken wing.
Oh my God, get this child some food, quick!
Chicken wings.
This one sounds more like a potato chip flavor than that of a cookie. Actually, Ruffles does make a hot wings flavored chip that you could go pick up right now at a store near you.
Let me have a Diet Pepsi and some hot wings.
But as for the hot chicken wing flavored Oreo cookies, for those, you would need to be in China, and you would need a time machine to go back to 2018 when these crazy orange-colored cream-filled Oreos were available. The cookies in this case were the classic chocolate ones, and as off-putting as it initially sounded, we do know that chocolate and hot spices is a somewhat popular combo. So maybe these hot wing cookies aren't as weird as they sound. And even if they are, they're Oreos, so we can say without a doubt that we wish we could have tried them. Try out more great videos. Just tap or click. First time here? Then hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell.